Welcome to Royal Lovers. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and show some love to royalty. I am your host, Zane. Today we find ourselves wrapped in the enigmatic shroud of Princess Kate's recent withdrawal from the public eye. It's a tale that has sparked a whirlwind of speculation and rumor, particularly between the contrasting narratives of the American and British press. In recent weeks, publications such as The Daily Beast and Us Weekly have made bold claims about the Princess of Wales. Us Weekly's cover story, which has been echoed by various other American outlets, suggests a prolonged, perhaps permanent absence from her royal duties. This piece, alongside others, posits that we might not see Kate in her familiar role for the rest of the year, if at all. What's particularly intriguing is the response, or lack thereof, from across the pond. The British media have maintained a stony silence on the matter. Not even the Daily Mail, known for its extensive royal coverage, has touched the story sparked by Us Weekly's cover. This unusual quiet raises questions about the motivations and pressures possibly at play behind the scenes in the British royal reporting sphere. As the rumors swirl, let's delve deeper into the responses from the royal insiders. Why are American and British media at odds over Princess Kate's situation? In the realm of royal reporting, the Atlantic acts as more than just a physical divide. It shapes differing narratives about the same events. On one side, American media outlets like The Daily Beast and Us Weekly have been buzzing with speculative reports about Princess Kate's prolonged absence from public duties. These pieces often hint at a significant change in her role, suggesting a possibly permanent step back from her royal responsibilities. On the other shore, the British press maintains a subdued tone. There's a conspicuous silence, or at most, cautious coverage, focusing on official statements from Kensington Palace. This stark contrast isn't merely about differing journalistic styles, but perhaps reveals deeper strategies at play. Why the speculative fervor from the American press? It's possible that the freedom from the traditional ties and expectations that bind the British media allows American outlets to speculate more wildly and sensationalize more freely. This distance from the royal protocol might empower them to push boundaries in their narratives, feeding their audience's appetite for more dramatic content. Meanwhile, the British media's more reserved approach could be rooted in a long-standing relationship with the monarchy, marked by an unspoken agreement of respect and decorum. This relationship is nurtured through years of close proximity and a mutual understanding of boundaries. The British press might also be under subtle pressures or incentives to portray the royal family in a more stable, controlled light, avoiding speculation that could stir unnecessary controversy. As we observe these contrasting approaches, it's essential to consider the implications for the public's perception of royal affairs. The American narrative, filled with speculation and dramatic predictions, versus the British media's restrained, measured reportage, creates a complex tapestry of information that can confuse as much as it informs. The divergence in media narratives brings us to question what is really happening behind palace doors. Not all agree with the grim forecasts about Princess Kate's future roles. In a world where narratives spin faster than we can keep up, Harper's Bazaar offers a refreshing counter-narrative about Princess Kate's situation. A royal insider vehemently disputes claims suggesting that Kate might not return to her former duties, describing such assertions as unfair and untrue. The insider emphasizes, there is no information about Kate's return because the focus at this moment in time is 100% on her health. To suggest she won't return to her role is unfair and untrue. Conversations of that nature are just not being had. When the time is right, she will resume her work. The phrase, when the time is right, carries significant weight here, suggesting a timeline that respects the princess's health and recovery process. It hints at a future where decisions are made with careful consideration, not rushed by public or media pressures. Furthermore, the concept of soft launching stories in the media has come under scrutiny. Some insiders suggest that by selectively releasing information through American outlets, the palace is managing narratives while keeping the British press at arm's length. This strategy may serve multiple purposes, including testing public reaction and preparing the ground for future official announcements. As these narratives unfold, one thing becomes clear. the palace is engaged in a subtle battle of narratives. The true challenge lies in discerning fact from carefully curated fiction. The palace seems to be fighting a battle of narratives. But what is the truth? At the heart of these rumors lies a very real concern for Princess Kate's health. Over the past few months, the air has been thick with speculation. But let's focus on the facts as provided by Kensington Palace. Recently, the palace confirmed that Princess Kate is undergoing medical treatment that necessitates a step back from her public duties. They've been quite clear. The Princess of Wales will not resume her official roles until her medical team deems it appropriate. The public reaction has been a blend of concern and curiosity. Fans and followers worldwide have sent their well wishes, hoping for a swift and smooth recovery. Social media platforms are abuzz with messages of support, demonstrating the deep affection held for Kate. However, amidst this wave of support, there's also a palpable hunger for updates, showing just how much her presence is missed on the public stage. Palace spokespersons have consistently highlighted the need for privacy during this time. They've stressed that the focus should be solely on her recovery, away from the prying eyes of the media. "We have been really clear that needs the space and the privacy to recover right now," one spokesperson noted. This approach, while understandable, has not stopped the public's speculation and concern, which continues to grow with each passing day without an official appearance. Health is a priority, but how it is being handled publicly opens up many questions. Speculations abound about whether Princess Kate will return to her former royal duties. In the whirlwind of royal reports and media frenzy, a statement has stirred the pot, suggesting that Princess Kate might not return in the same role as before. This notion peels back the curtain on the stark contrast between public expectations and the potential new reality for the Princess of Wales. For years, Kate has been a pillar of grace and duty, involved in numerous charitable activities and public engagements. The question now is, how might these responsibilities shift in the wake of her recovery? The public often holds a fixed image of royal figures, expecting a continuation of traditional roles and duties. However, real life, especially health challenges, can prompt significant changes. As Princess Kate focuses on her health, the landscape of her future engagements could look quite different. Perhaps we might see her taking on roles that are less physically demanding, but equally impactful, focusing more on advocacy or behind-the-scenes work. Moreover, considering how her role might evolve, post-recovery opens up numerous possibilities. Could we see a new era where Princess Kate champions health and wellness initiatives, drawing from her personal experiences? Such a shift could not only redefine her responsibilities, but also bring awareness and change to health-related issues on a global scale. The role of a princess is ever-evolving, but will Kate's path follow a new direction? As we wrap up our discussion on Princess Kate's mysterious absence, let's reflect on what we've uncovered. Throughout our exploration, we've delved into the contrasting narratives presented by different segments of the media. On one hand, the American press has been quite vocal, suggesting that the Princess of Wales might not return to her royal duties as we know them. Publications like The Daily Beast and Us Weekly have been at the forefront, painting a picture of an extended, possibly permanent break from public engagements. Conversely, the British media has maintained a notable silence, perhaps hinting at a more controlled dissemination of information directly from the palace. This difference in approach raises questions about the intentions and strategies behind the information shared with the public. We also heard from royal insiders, pushing back against claims of a permanent withdrawal. They assert that any discussion of Princess Kate not returning to her role is both unfair and untrue. According to them, the focus remains squarely on her health and well-being, with a return planned when medically advisable. This insider perspective is crucial, offering a glimmer of hope and clarity amidst the swirling rumors. Furthermore, we've received updates on her health, which, according to sources, is stable, with Kate being in good spirits, focusing on recovery and family time. This personal insight helps humanize the often distant royal narrative, bringing us closer to understanding her current life. Now, as we consider these varied insights, from stark media contrasts to intimate insider revelations, it's essential to think critically about the narratives we accept and the sources we trust. I invite you to share your thoughts and theories in the comments below. What do you make of the media's portrayal versus the palace's statements? How do you see the role of Princess Kate evolving in the future? Thank you everyone for watching the video. Show some love by subscribing and sharing the video. Remember to leave a comment. Thank you. I am your loyal host, Zane.